Everything is fine and nobody is dead and nobody was murdered. Oh wait, multiple people were. More than one person in the show has been murdered. It's fine.
Is it?
No.
Alright, so apparently I'm gonna be emotionally devastated.
Actually, I don't know. Not in this episode.
I don't get emotionally devastated if, like, I'm learning something.
Yeah. No, I'm not sure. I actually don't think so.
I'll get emotionally devastated if somebody dies. I feel like people are gonna find out about a death.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's upsetting. This feels like early 2000s.
It's funny because it's like 2010.
I like their brooding tree. Panda.
Hannah. Chame. Now that those people have names. Don't worry about that.
Also, is the theme gonna change again, or is this the theme for the rest of the show?
No, it'll change again. Like every 12, 13 episodes it'll change.
Fantastic.
Ready?
Debatable?
Same. Oh my god. This screen grab for for this episode is just Winry crying. That's how you know you're in for a good time. Alright. And welcome back to another episode of First Reaction Fan Reaction. I am your host, King Chloe. With me is my co-host,
Dara Whitman.
How's it going, Dara?
A lot happened again.
Yeah.
I don't know who to trust anymore. Well, I do know who to trust. I trust the Elric brothers.
Mm-hmm.
I trust Winry.
Mm-hmm.
I trust Armstrong. Mm-hmm. I think I can still trust Armstrong because, like, people in the military,
We can trust Armstrong, yeah.
we're starting to trust them less and less.
Yeah. As we should. Trust no one, not even yourself.
Well, we can trust
Not even yourself.
No, I was going to say Armstrong.
Oh, we trust Armstrong. Yeah, we like him. We are talking about Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood today with episode 16, Footsteps of a Comrade-in-Arms, and episode 17, Cold Flame.
Technically it was cold, if in a sense.
It was a yes. Yep. But before we get started, just gonna plug some social media for a little bit. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all those other things. Witty Clothes on there. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Patreon. Please give us money. You can find us Witty Clothes on all of those platforms. Anyway, let's talk about Footsteps of a Comrade-in-Arms, where nothing bad happened and everyone was happy.
I mean, technically nothing bad happened. We just well, actually something bad happened.
Yeah.
But we just learned, mainly we learned about the bad stuff that already happened.
Yes. Space.
My feet.
Being spied on for hours will do that.
Where's the young lord?
Why did they... That's annoying.
Maybe he ran off again.
Good grief, I can't take my eyes off him for a second. Young lord, where have you taken off to this time?
I just in the bathroom.
What if he's collapsed somewhere again?
If so, I'd say it's a relief.
Bye.
Let's go.
Coming.
There's okay. Have fun. So, as we recall from last episode, the Elrics were going back to Central City, and they were bringing Winry along because Winry wanted to, say hi to the Hughes family. All of them. Because all of them are alive.
Definitely.
No one is dead. And on their way, they also have...
Oh, no. We forgot. Hughes is fine. He just retired to the country, right?
He retired. He went to a big farm up north.
Why?
To play with all the other retired military.
But why? Why?
Because they're all idiots. They're not, but they kind of are.
No, Mustang isn't an idiot. We'll get to it. I'm really upset right now.
He's very much not. I
have feelings.
But we also have the folks that we met last episode. So Ling Yao, Fu, and Lan Fan are also coming along because they are...
Because fuck it?
Because they just want to... they're on their quest for the Philosopher's Stone or knowledge about the Philosopher's Stone. And, tagging along with the Elrics is not a bad idea.
Master Ling! Where are you?
Bye.
My man's just standing on a pole somewhere. Oh, okay. How do you get on the roof?
That's fast. Is he brooding?
Maybe.
Something about this country doesn't feel right.
Yeah, fair.
Yes, we
Fair.
know.
We know.
Hey, are you okay?
He's fine.
Collapsed by the side of the road, huh?
Where'd you come from?
Where'd you go?
What's that? From Shing, you say? I'll need to see your entry visa, please.
About that?
Out of the way, everyone.
Little alien coming through.
Young master, where are you?
Idiot.
That's why you should always have your paperwork. He's on a roof somewhere.
Somehow.
Yeah. And then he is an idiot because he gets himself arrested because
Well, he passes out. Does
Yeah.
he pass out just because he wants people to buy him food? And not even just like fakes it.
I don't know if he has like a blood sugar issue or if he just is trying to get people to buy him food.
I think it's
I'm
that.
not sure. Yeah, it's probably.
But then he gets arrested because he doesn't have his papers.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, who are you? Where are you from? Oh, you're from a foreign country. Do you have your paperwork? And he's like, ah. And then he gets arrested for being an undocumented immigrant. You fool. That's a car. Oh, it's that guy.
Oh, he's in the army.
Yeah.
You want to see somebody?
It's me. You're doing well. Here, it's from the Colonel.
Oh.
They're harboring
Hey, it's the
fugitives.
smoking guy.
How's it going? You won a single game yet?
Not even close. But this
is
game
that
is
tied up?
boring anyway. Hey, since it's night now, I can go and cut someone up, right?
Of course not.
You gotta give me something. At least bring that Hawkeye lady for a visit.
Gross.
I'll let her know that you're interested.
Meanwhile, we see some of Mustang's team. So we have Gene Havoc, who's the guy that smokes. That's all we need to know about him. And he is going to, and Wiki calls it a safe house. Also, shout out Wiki Readers, we love you. To meet up with Fullman, who is another guy who we actually saw him previously as part of like the team questioning Barry the Chopper. And it turns out that Fullman has been tasked of basically being the guy, the warden of Barry the Chopper.
Why are we keeping him like?
He's got information,
I thought he already
He
gave
knows
him
things.
I thought he gave him all the information.
but also good to just have a guy around who like can get shot at and it doesn't matter.
Right. Why did you put him in jail then?
No, and have the rest of the military know about it? Absolutely not.
That's
We're
fair.
keeping this under wraps. We cannot have anyone else in the military know that this guy's walking around. One, for the betterment of society, and two, just because we can't, military can't know that we know things. Because anything that happened at the Fifth Laboratory no one's supposed to know about it.
This is so confusing to me.
Okay, yeah.
But like, it's not coming up till the next episode.
Okay.
I think mainly.
Sounds good.
I'm so confused.
We'll talk about it. I think we'll talk about it because you were talking as the episode was playing. I was trying. You're like, what about this? And I'm like, we'll get there. I promise. So yes, but we're keeping Barry the Chopper around.
Not the only one who's bored. How much longer am I stuck here keeping watch on this guy anyway?
The Colonel apologizes for having to give you such a dangerous assignment. He also says don't worry about your other duties. Your absence is being treated as sick leave. But if anyone, even military personnel outside of our unit, sees you, he'll have you court-martialed before you can blink. That is all.
What is it?
Holman, I found myself a girlfriend! She's been really sweet, helping me adjust to the move here and everything. Oh boy, is she hot!
Hey, do you think this new girl would be fun to cut up? Come on, what do you say?
She might be.
Why don't they just like flip flop between who's taking care? And also, like, why aren't they like? Because there's like a few people who know about this.
Yeah.
So why don't they just like flip flop between people so that like one person can take a break?
Great question. No idea. That was just the. Nobody said Mustang was a great boss.
Really?
No. But then we kind of talked to Havoc a bit. He has a girlfriend. He's a bit of a lover boy.
She's apparently very pretty.
Very pretty. He's been a lover boy because we made a mention before they transferred to Central. He was like, "Man, I had a girlfriend," and he's like, "Okay, well, figure it out."
Then I guess he just dumped her?
He just got over it. Now he has a new girlfriend. So good for him.
And she's hot.
Yeah, really hot.
Maybe a little lusty.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
You said room number 3, right? It's still a total mess from when I was using it earlier.
It's fine. I just need it to gather some documents, that's all.
No, really, please don't. If you could just wait a moment, I'll clean it right up for you.
Okay then, I can come back later for the keys. Please make sure it's taken care of.
Yes, ma'am.
Question mark? Jessica.
It's fine. Cheska, honey.
Excuse me. Colonel Mustang?
Why is Mustang here?
He's just reading some books.
How long was I asleep? The council meeting's about to start.
Colonel, perhaps this is none of my business, but maybe you should try to get a little more rest.
I'll be back.
It's fine.
We see Mustang in the meantime. He looks like he's reading up on stuff. Sheska's covering for him because he's looking into stuff, and it's becoming obvious that he's looking into stuff. And he's spending all of his time like really looking into the Hughes thing because he really wants to know what happened to Hughes, and he's trying to figure draw lines and make connections for what's going on there. So we get a brief conversation between Mustang and Armstrong.
Somebody else gonna die?
Not today.
Hello, sir.
Hi.
There was an incident down in the south, but don't you worry, it's just a scratch.
I see.
I ran into the Elric brothers down there.
Did you tell them about Hughes's death?
No, you wouldn't.
No, I couldn't bring myself to do it.
They'll find out eventually, you know.
Like in 10 minutes?
The fifth laboratory in the Philosopher's Stone. The stone's key ingredients are live humans.
What?
Hughes always did enjoy helping other people. This time he stuck his nose into the Elric brothers'
That's what he found out.
investigation.
Wow.
Found out something he would have been better off not knowing. If the Elric brothers found out what really happened to him, that he died trying to help them, they would blame themselves. So, you're not telling them was kind.
Somebody needs to tell them.
You've got it all figured out, don't you?
I'm almost there.
Be careful, sir. You never know who might be listening in on you, or where.
It's true.
So
He
excuse
ain't wrong.
me.
Like Armstrong's like, hey, I saw the Elric brothers, and those things like, okay, interesting. Did you tell him about Hughes? And Armstrong's like, no. It's like, why? He's like, I was afraid that they were gonna blame themselves because it was clearly related to the stuff the Elrics were working on, so I didn't want to do that. Okay.
At least, like,
and Mustang's like, man, you bitch. And then does the same thing.
Right. Like, but why?
Because later on the Elrics run into Mustang and they're like, hey, we were gonna say Hughes, and he's like, he's not here anymore.
Hey guys, it's been a while.
If the lieutenant's here, that means so is...
Thanks for waiting.
Yep.
Well, hello, Fullmetal.
We're just doing a little information gathering. And we were thinking that we'd pay Lieutenant Colonel Hughes a visit a little later today. Where is he, anyway?
To the cemetery.
Oh my god. I'll show you.
Not here.
Under the ground.
He retired out in the country.
Why are we not
Took his
telling
wife
them?
and daughter with him to take over the family business.
Of being dead.
He's not here.
Why?
I see.
Why?
Well, that's too bad.
When are we gonna find out?
We were hoping.
Watch yourself. Don't do anything crazy.
Just be honest, you idiots.
Okay.
He retired to the country.
Why?
To help with the family.
Why?
Why? Because I think some people just aren't good with sharing that kind of news, I guess. I think it's just reiterating what Armstrong said. He's like, I couldn't be the one to do that to them. And I mean, like, it's a bad choice. Like, Hawkeye immediately calls him out on it. She's like,
you know Winry's gonna find out the
Now
truth.
you've decided to treat them like children.
There's no need for them to know just yet.
Why?
Fewer obstacles
No,
that
they should
stand
know.
in their way right now.
They are gonna find out someday.
soon.
It's funny. I've accused Armstrong of being soft, but right now I'm no better than he is.
I fail to see anything soft about it. It's cruel, Colonel.
Why? She's like, you're not helping them, you're hurting them by
Right.
keeping this information from them.
Because, like, they're gonna find out.
Yeah. And they do. They find out, like, 2 minutes later.
Right, and we also, like, know the fact that, like, because they're trying to, like, because they said Winry was, like, immediately going to the house
Yeah.
to see them.
Yes.
So, like, she would have, like, even if, like, they didn't run into Ross when they did, like, Winry would have found out immediately.
Somebody would have found out at some point. This is not
and then, like,
difficult information.
Because I'm like, yeah, like, it might take longer, but, like, Winry would have found out and then told the Elric brothers, because, like, she's not going to keep that from them.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. So, but they do run into Maria Ross.
I can't believe Hughes is actually gone.
Oh, I almost forgot, brother. We need to tell Winry about all this.
Hmm?
She went straight to the Hughes house.
Yeah, you're right.
You're in a hurry. Why the rush?
We just heard about Lieutenant Colonel Hughes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's rough news, huh?
There was still so much that we wanted to tell him about.
Oh my god, I hate this. I hate everything about this.
The military gave him a proper send-off.
Wow, that was nice.
That's how it's done. He was promoted. 2 whole ranks.
The Brigadier General?
He retired to the country and they promoted
Oh my
him?
god, oh my god. It took him 5 minutes to hear the news. Maria, it's not your fault, Maria. Maria, it's not your fault.
Fullmetal Alchemist.
Fullmetal Alchemist. They're like, hey, yeah, we heard about Hughes. And she's like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, isn't that? She's like, he got promoted. He's like, oh my god, that's so nice. And then she's like, and they're like, and then everything just kind of gets put together. That Hughes was moited.
He was moited.
And then he did not, in fact, retire.
I mean, he got the ultimate retirement.
He got the ultimate retirement, which wasn't really what he was looking for in this case. So in the meantime, Winry then goes to the Hughes house, and then she realizes pretty quickly upon getting there that something bad happened.
Guys, go get Winry.
I hate everything about this.
Oh, it's gonna be bad, isn't it?
Don't make me relive this. Oh. And then everyone meets up, and it was just like, hey, that happened.
Well, also, like, clearly you can see, like, Ed's, like, super upset because, like technically, like Armstrong said, like, they were gonna blame themselves.
Yeah, and, like, they put it together because they're very smart. They put it together very fast that, like, oh, he was killed by someone. That probably means, while in the middle of him doing research, which means that, like, something that he found that the Elrics had asked him to look into, or that he offered on the Elrics path to look into, that got him killed. And so Ed's immediately like, that's our fault. We gotta take the blame for this guy dying.
Not the Lieutenant Colonel. Why him?
Oh, these poor boys. They're boys. They're just boys.
I'm afraid we still haven't found the person responsible.
It's all my fault. I'm the one who pulled him into this. It's all my fault.
Exactly like they said it would happen.
I know, but he needed to know.
He needed to know. He's just a boy.
He's just a kid.
He's
like
just a
the
little
nightmare.
He's just a kid. It's not fair.
Okay, stop in and give me a shout the next time you make it to Central.
They can't. You're dead.
That armor. Take it off. Relax. Elrics, I understand that you two don't have a place to stay, which means you'll have to come with me.
And, you know, he's fully prepared to do it alone, to, like, go and talk to Gracie and be like, my bad. Al's like, no, we gotta do it together. And Al even makes the comment, he's like, you know, if this is the cost of getting our bodies back, he's like, well, I don't want it.
Yeah, it's like not worth it.
It's not worth it.
I'm the only one who has to take the blame for what happened.
Brother, this isn't just your problem. It's both of ours.
It's everyone's problem,
Like
really.
it or not, I'm going in with you. We said we were getting our bodies back no matter what. But if people are going to die because of that, then I don't want mine back.
Oh, baby boy. Baby boy.
I mean, there's more to it if we're being honest.
Yeah.
Because they're sweet boys.
They're good boys that they care about each other, but they also care about other people. They care very deeply about other people.
And yes, he's just annoying.
Yes.
But he's dead now.
But, right. Sometimes, a lot of the time, usually you would take somebody being slightly annoying over being dead. Yeah, so they do meet up with the rest of the Hughes' family, and Gracia,
Winry's there.
Yeah, Winry's there, and they're all kind of sad.
Winry's already here.
Right.
Aww.
Winry. Miss Gracia? I'm sorry, but there's something I need to talk to you about.
It really isn't.
If I may.
No.
About Maze?
That's right. Yeah, we basically dragged him into it.
You didn't, though.
I'm sorry.
At least the child didn't tell you that.
So sorry.
That would be just like him. Dying while trying to help somebody else. My husband, he always was a busybody and a meddler, and it got him into trouble. A lot. Not any. Not even in his dying moments, Edward.
Aw.
But we...
Gracia, we love you.
Don't tell me you're going to give up. You can't let what happened defeat you. If you do, then that means my husband died in vain.
Tell him.
You boys have to keep moving forward. Any way you can.
Well, this was a fun trip back.
Aww. It's sad.
What happened?
Nothing. But, and then they do say, like, hey, this is what's going on. And she was like, he would do something like that. Oh my God, yeah. But she says, don't give up on your quest, because if you do, then his death is in vain. So get her done.
Oh, that just made me think of a really, really sad real world parallel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking of, and I don't know, you know those like times when you're like, you just want to watch something that makes you cry?
Yeah.
And there's like the set of things. So one of them that I watch on occasions is this like Barbara Walters 2020 interview of Terry Irwin right after Steve Irwin died.
Okay.
And she's like talking about it. It's like it's so sad because
oh God, yeah.
Because like their love story was like adorable and it's like
it's a very cute love story.
Oh my God, it's so cute. And then like even there's like another thing of like their Discovery episode when she was pregnant with Robert. It's just like adorable. But like the dad thing is just like so sad and like she's like telling the story about how like she found out like what happened and like that kind of thing and like her kind of like realizing that like it was an accident because he wouldn't leave the children.
Yeah.
And I'm just like
yeah. Oh man.
He was a good one.
He was a good one. He was a good one.
They're all good ones.
They're all good ones. It's a shame. It's always the good ones. Anyway.
They named the nice John Oliver Koala Chlamydia Award.
Aw, yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah. That was very funny.
Which was nice.
That was very funny. Anyway, Fullmetal Alchemist.
Fullmetal Alchemist.
Brotherhood. So
we're all sad now?
So everyone's sad. So yeah, they leave the Hughes house. And it's very sad because Gracie is like trying to keep her, like she keeps it together really well. It's like, because here's the thing. The boys are boys. Like we see every so often, like we can see the Elric brothers being like very smart, very capable. But every so often they just have to be boys,
right?
And like when they find out about Hughes's death, that's one of those moments where like, because they go running, they're like just very upset, and then Gracie is like talks to them like very,
and I think kind of establishes like you might have asked him to do this, but it was his choice. He could have not done that because he could have maybe been like, I have to worry about my like this is big, I got to worry about my family right now. Find somebody else to do it. So like it was his choice, and like he was just like one of those guys who just like was kind of a busybody, but like to help others. So like it's okay. Yeah, exactly. But as soon as they leave, they can hear her kind of like crying on the other side of the door. It's very sad. And the daughter wakes up, she's like, "Mommy, don't cry." Yeah, she was asleep, which probably for the best. Yeah, to like hear that apology, right? Because she wouldn't be able to understand any of that. It's sad. So in the meantime, it was also really sad when Winry came by, like in the beginning. Yeah, and then what's her daughter's name? Alicia. Alicia like opens the door. She's like, "Daddy," and then just sees Winry, and it just starts crying, and you're like, "Oh, this is right in the honey nut Felios." I don't have it in me today. But once they leave the Hughes' house, they kind of go off and do their own thing. I feel like they need to punch Mustang. Yeah, I'll punch him. I don't care. They're like, dude, we know. Now shut it. This like at a hotel? Yes, so. Oh, so we're not going to stay with the Hughes then? No. They got their own stuff to worry about. Aw, honey. It's sad. If he's not going to eat that, I'll eat it. It looked really good. Looks like steak, though.
Winry, you in there?
Still look good. and we kind of see like everyone processing in their own way.
The more
like,
it's just sulking.
Like when Winry goes and she like cries in her hotel room. Ed goes to like have dinner, but he looks really sad when he's having dinner. It looks like a great dinner though. And then Al just kind of like sits and thinks, which like relatable. So yeah, they have some time to, you know, deal with that. And then Winry bought a bunch of apples at the market because she was practicing making apple pie. Because she got the recipe from Gracia, and she wanted to like practice really hard so she could make a really good one just like hers, and then have Mr. Hughes try it.
You haven't eaten yet, have you? You might want to hurry. The dining room is closing soon. You know, you have to eat to keep up your strength.
No.
Okay, I'll go back to my room.
That's right. I've practiced making it a few times. I know it might sound like I'm bragging, but I've gotten pretty good at it.
Aw, honey.
Not nearly as good as Miss Gracia, but someday I hope
it's raining.
It's raining.
That Mr. Hughes would get to try some too.
Oh, honey.
I'm upset.
Yeah, it's upsetting. Yeah, so
and
it's sad.
I also like, because like Ed goes up to Winry's room, is kind of like, hey, the dining room's closed and you should eat something.
Yeah.
It's like, so
they take care of each other.
I do
Both of
kind
them
of wonder,
take care
like,
of each
in, like, that moment, especially when he's, like, about to walk away, and then she, like, grabs his hand, like, we're, like, the shipper's, like, ooh.
Right. It feels like one of those moments where
I didn't get that vibe.
I need some comfort from a man. No, not like that.
Oh, no, I meant, like a thing of just, like, that, like, would be, like, the spark of, like, a romance. And again, like, I feel like I don't need them to be together. I like their friendship.
Yeah.
Quite a bit. And it's, like, that thing of just, like, it's like, she's basically their sister.
Yeah, because we talked about before, they just, like, have a really close bond, and whatever, like, avenue that takes, it does what it does. But like, we just appreciate them being close because they are just like, they have that.
Well, like when you see like that dramatic, like somebody about to leave and somebody just like grab your hand and you're just like those shippers.
You gotta watch out for them.
What's their ship name?
For Ed and Winry?
Yeah.
Edwin.
Kind of cute.
Yeah.
I was gonna say full metal automail.
Full Metal Automail. Oh, wait, that's fun. That's a cute one. I think more fandom should have really fun ship names. Like Pokemon has really fun ship names because the thing with Pokemon is that there's like so many iterations because it's like anime, game, like manga, that a lot of characters share names that you can't just be like this person because it like can change like what the dynamic is per thing. And so they just come up with like full like just like themed names around them or something like and I'm forgetting about all of them.
I will say the next show that I picked, not the Community, but the one after that, also has some fun ship names.
Oh, we love that. We love it. Anyway, so we will.
So be sad.
We haven't gotten to like me freaking out about my ship of choice in this show yet. I
Is
think
that shipped together or just like you ship them?
That's a depends what metric we're measuring by.
Are they married?
No.
Are they dating?
No. Are
they fucking?
Maybe. I think they are. I think today you'll probably see me get emotional about it. Anyway, not this episode or next episode. Maybe the ones after that.
So not today or today?
Probably today.
Okay, that's fine.
We'll see. I was waiting for it. Okay, now I'm thinking about it. Okay, no, back on the thing. I told you before.
I love that every time like when it comes up, you're just
I told you before. I go feral. It's not even like, oh my god, it's so cute. I go feral. So anyway, yeah, it's they comfort each other and they take care of each other and they care about each other very much. Ed and Winry. So we love that for them. Anyway, and it's all very sad. But we had to do it. Band-Aid ripped off now. Let's see what the villains are doing.
Hello?
So the nosy Colonel Mustang is snooping around the Hughes matter?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he discovered anything yet?
It's a definite possibility.
So what now?
We already moved him to Central, where we'd be able to keep a closer eye on him.
Something like that.
Why can't he be a good boy and behave himself? I'd hate to waste an important sacrifice candidate.
So we're at I don't know, someplace somewhere, and we see envy, lust, and gluttony. And because we've seen throughout this episode, which I haven't mentioned, that Envy's been snooping about.
Was that Colonel Mustang that just left?
Oh, Captain Fokker, sir. Good morning. Nice day, isn't it?
Good morning to you, Sheska. Tell me, what was he doing here? The Colonel.
I feel like Chessa kind of sounds like Kate McCucci.
The storeroom door is open.
I'm sorry, I opened it, sir.
He did ask if there were any materials having to do with the 5th laboratory. And also, he was looking into the Hughes case.
What happened to Hughes?
You know,
Nothing. He's fine.
my job here for General
With his wife and child.
With his wife and child.
I remember. Carry on, Sheska.
Bye.
Carry on, Sheska.
Yes, sir.
Get it?
Good morning, Sheska.
Sir?
Something's up.
So Envy has been taking the form of different military officers and using it to like talk to Sheska or just poke around. So Envy is a slippery bastard. You gotta watch out for them. You gotta watch out for them. So, but Envy has been putting together that Mustang is working on some stuff.
Yeah,
he's trying to put it all together.
Yeah.
So they don't really like that, and they want to try to get him off their scent, get him off their trail, and so they kind of think they're trying to think of a plan that gets put into place next episode, but they're just trying to put together information right now. Meanwhile,
haven't been able to learn anything from your new boyfriend?
Nothing. He's either a born idiot or a clueless hustler. I'm off to gather some more intelligence.
Who? Oh no!
It's fine. Lust says that she has been trying to get information from someone and they're absolutely useless because either they don't know anything or they're absolute moron.
Both?
Kind of. But I do love him. So they're coming up. They got to come up with a plan to basically get Mustang off the thing, and they're wondering if what they could do is actually just throw Mustang a bone, give him something that they think that he wants, and so that will completely derail him, and we kind of get to see that.
Which it did.
Come on, Gluttony. Don't leave your mess lying around.
That's fair.
You slob. What you said before about how much nicer it would be if the Flame Colonel would behave himself.
You have something in mind?
Well, we've got a noisy mutt. Perhaps all he needs is a nice bone to chew on.
Sorry? What do you mean by that?
That's probably fine.
Second Lieutenant Maria Ross.
Oh, no.
I'm Henry Douglas from the Provost Marshal's office.
What?
Your gun.
Excuse me?
May I ask what this is about?
You've been named as the primary suspect in the Brigadier General Hughes murder case. Please come along.
That's absurd.
You can tell your side of it later. Now let's go.
Not Maria.
Go now. Quickly, but secretly.
Right.
Were there cameras there?
They don't have cameras.
Alright. Because I feel like I could assume you think she did it because of the envy, but...
Yeah.
By a lot.
Possibly.
We already know what happened. We already watched the episode.
We did. But we kind of see it looks like they're going around the... going down the line of something to do with Maria Ross. So...
Why Maria?
Interesting. Well, that one's easiest because there was... I mean, that's who Envy took the form of.
That's true. Okay.
Yeah, that was the person that Envy took the form of.
Well, and Gracia. So, she could have done it. Nobody would have believed you.
Nobody would have believed you, right. But it looks like... But I'm assuming to get to the point, Envy didn't just change it to Maria, as soon as they were, at the phone booth. They, they were probably Maria like walking in,
Right,
and so there was like eyewitnesses. I'm assuming, but anyway, we'll get more of that next episode.
Unfortunately.
But in the meantime, we kind of see who this mysterious girlfriend that Jean Havoc has.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'd like a bouquet of these, please.
My, what's this? A hot date, lover boy?
Oh, Jean.
Is it?
I'm sure it's a coincidence.
Is it? Aww.
You've been waiting long, Solaris?
It's so good to see you, Jean.
My lady.
Why don't you sit down and tell me all about your day?
It's fine. Let it all out. Let it all out. It's Lust. We know it's Lust, and so Lust is trying to get more information about what Mustang is up to through Havoc. He's like this lover, he's like picking up flowers. He's making sure he looks really nice. He's putting his cigarette out.
I know,
and he's being a total gentleman. And to this woman who he thinks name is Solaris, it's not. It's Lust. Hopefully, this does not have any greater implications. That's the end of the episode. What do you think, Dara?
Spoiler alert! It is.
That's the end of the episode.
I mean, it's sad because like you just find it, but it's like kind of like a sad where like you knew everything that was happening. I thought that the thing that happened, I guess it happens at the beginning of the next episode. But I guess I was wrong because then we're gonna talk about that for a second. But I guess I'm wrong.
Which part?
The part with Maria, like the beginning of that.
That's next episode.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
We get the scene where she gets arrested
in this episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can see them being like, Maria, you are a suspect, and she's
but
like,
there's also a thing. Wasn't there also a thing where they said like she said she wasn't guilty, and I'm like, that was fast. Like this is like all of this is going super. Like we'll get to it.
Yeah. Well, I think that's better suited. For
that's like
episode.
more like that. Like there's like a lot going on that I think I probably talked over a bit because I was super confused. But
yeah.
So, but yeah, like I mean, I'm glad that everybody finally knows what happened to Hughes.
Yeah. All right.
And I guess, like, I mean, like, with Armstrong, like, not telling them, like, I feel like it makes more sense with them, and he apologized at least. Or no, maybe that's the next episode. But, like, he still, like, said something.
Yeah. Like, Armstrong, good guy. I think anytime that Armstrong comes up, we're always like, he's a good guy. And that is consistent. He is consistent.
He's, like, somebody who I feel like, and like, especially kind of, like, with how, like, the next episode that we're going to talk about ends.
Yeah.
It feels like once he finds out, like, the truth about everything, he's gonna, like, turn against the military, I think.
We'll see. We'll see.
I don't know if it's turning against the military, because the military's not doing good things. So I'm like...
Yeah, but, like, you don't want to be on the military's bad side, though.
Really? Why?
No reason. No reason. No reason. Anyway, some trivia.
Yeah.
Yay. This episode is adapted from content in Fullmetal Alchemist chapters 34, 35, and 36. Let's see. The transmutation circles that appear in the background of this episode's title card are the circle on Alex Louis Armstrong's gauntlets and a simple circle. Lanfan's mask is shown completely restored in this episode after being destroyed in the previous one. In the manga, it's Alphonse who rebuilds her a mask, but in the anime, it's implied that she possibly carries spares and replaced it herself, or that it was fixed at some point. We just don't see the scene.
Yeah.
Also missing is a scene on the train involving Ed, Al, and Winry learning that Ling is only 15 years old, a fact that greatly upsets Ed, both because Ling appears more mature and is taller than him. When Ed calls Ling a freak for his appearance, Lanfan and Fu attack from him from a hiding spot on the roof of the train.
Yeah.
There are some differences from the manga about how Ed, Al, and Winry get to know about Hughes' death. Winry follows Ed and Al to see Hughes instead of splitting up as in the anime. In the manga, all three of them read about Hughes' death and Ross being suspected. So in the anime, they all are told by different people. And in the manga, Ross is already a suspect at this point and actually doesn't get to talk to them. So
yeah, that's
probably another reason why it feels like it happened very fast, is because for adaptation purposes, like it's like fit into a smaller time frame. That's that episode.
We talk about the next one now.
All right, let's take a break, and then when we come back, we'll talk about episode 17, Cold Flame. Stay tuned. Whee! It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
That wasn't real. I mean, it was upsetting, but it was like nothing new upsetting.
Yeah.
It's just like we knew that was upsetting.
Yeah.
Also, they didn't say Fullmetal Alchemist and not Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Really?
You didn't see that?
I missed it.
Wait, where are they meeting?
What?
They were at a grave.
Yeah.
Question?
No. Don't worry about it.
Symbolism? Now they know.
And here you are, miss.
Thank you.
Oprah Winfrey.
No.
How was Al out of breath? Bodies are weird.
Oh, God. Say bodies.
Bodies.
I have one. Oh, my God.
Do you? You're not in a mecha suit?
I wish.
Sometimes that seems nice, but then I'm also like, I like to eat and sleep and feel the rain on my skin.
You know, no one else can feel it for you. Only you can let it in. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's okay.
Is it?
No. Nothing's okay.